Hello crafty friends, this is the Papered Chef here. Welcome to my Easter special where you will get to see over 15 different projects that you can use to give as gifts this Easter or to sell at spring craft fairs or just to make and enjoy yourself. You have no idea how much candy I ate in the process. So let's get started. I wanted to first thank my viewers. 2 days ago, I reached over 8,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I am so grateful. So thank you all for watching my tutorials. This video is going to kind of show you what my channel is all about. So if you're new here and you want to subscribe, my channel is all about crafty inspiration. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I'm very proud to show you how I use Stampin' Up! Products and how I use a machine called the ScanNCut. A lot of the projects I created for this Easter special were created using the ScanNCut. And I'll show you how I did that. Not exactly in this video, but I will show you which projects I used the ScanNCut for. And in celebration of my 8,000 subscribers, I'm going to offer anyone who orders from my Stampin' Up! Store by Friday a Easter basket extravaganza. You will get a stuffed, and I mean stuffed, flat rate envelope with a Stampin' Up! Catalog in it, and you'll get an occasions catalog, you'll get an annual catalog if you want one, and you will get loads of Easter treats. And I need you to order by Friday to get that because I have to mail them by Saturday. That's the day I can get to the post office, and also because it's before Easter. So, I want to mail the Easter baskets before Easter. So, with that said, there's my website to order, there's my store, and I'm going to start with these Easter crafts. Okay, now, first of all, I'm very sad to say that this die from Stampin' Up! Is retiring in this annual catalog. I just found this out a couple days ago, and I was like, what? I love this. It doesn't matter. I don't get rid of anything. I'm a craft hoarder. My name is Kim. I'm a craft hoarder. But regardless, I'm keeping this die, but I want my customers to be able to get this die, so when I keep making things with it in the future, others will have it too and be like, yeah, I can still make that, right? So this is going to be available until June 3rd or while supplies last. It's called the Wood Crate die. So it comes with this piece here, okay? And it comes with, not this is my birthday. I just store things on magnetic sheets. So I need to just cover that to show you. It comes with all these little things, all these little tags. And it's called Wood Crate. All right, so with that said, what you do is you cut, this isn't even Stampin' Up! Paper, but it doesn't matter, just to show you. Okay, you cut 2 pieces of it, the Wood Crate. You cut them in the same direction. And then it's so easy. That's why I love it, because it scores it for you and it cuts it. So there's little score lines, and then you can just make this little Wood Crate. And I've seen people make it into wagons. I've seen people make it into other things, and I absolutely love this die. It's so easy. And yes, I cut out things with my ScanNCut, which I'll show you, but this is just easier because it cuts and scores and it's very fast. See how easy that is to assemble? Okay, so that's not even a double-sided paper. I think it looks better with double-sided paper. All right, so with that said, this is some retired paper I have from Stampin' Up! I already forgot the name. I was so prepared for this video, and then I wrote all these notes, and then, of course, they're not right next to me. Okay, this is really old paper, but it doesn't matter. It's called Shades of Spring, okay, and I used it because I love it, basically, and it's just lots of cute little pink and spring colors, and I used it because it matched my little bunny. Okay, so this Easter basket is kind of like from around the world. So the little bunnies are from Korea, even though they're probably made in China. Okay, these little chocolates are from Germany. And these are from the US. We know what these are, Hershey miniatures. Reese's, definitely US. Little chick from Hobby Lobby. Okay, and this bunny, and more chocolate from Germany. This little bunny here, and a lot of what I'm going to be using is the stamps I'm using are from this stamp set here. It is called Fable Friends. It's part of our Occasions catalog. Okay, so that's a stamp set you're going to see me use like throughout this whole video. This is a long video, and when I reach my milestones on YouTube, I tend to make, let me zoom out, I tend to make longer videos to show you lots and lots of things at once in appreciation. So I almost gave up on this video a few times, I will admit. I'm hoping that this one goes through. I had to clear some room on my camera. Okay, so anyway, Fable Friends. Oh, by the way, now I'm going to talk about, before I show you the rest of these little wood crates, this, I got to tell you how I got these bunnies. Okay, on my YouTube channel, there's a ScanNCut playlist. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. I need to like separate it into several playlists. But in one of the videos, I showed you how to, well, in more than one video, but in this particular video, it's called like how to cut stamped images using the Brother ScanNCut, and it's Fable Friends. And I showed you like some tricks and tips on how to get these all cut out, because it was, you know, they weren't all as straightforward as the ducks. Okay, in another video, I showed you how to align it if it doesn't cut out. So anyway, this is some results, and I stick them on the back of my stamp set sometimes. All right, back to the wood crates. There's this paper we have right now, and it is so awesome, but our paper, all designer series paper at Stampin' Up, goes away after the catalog is over. So again, this is one of those things which I'm gonna stock up on because I love it. It's called Gingham Gala Designer Series paper, and it has big checkers or gingham. I don't know who even calls it that, but I call it kind of plaid is what I call it. But anyway, it has big ones, it has little ones, and it has all coordinating colors with Stampin' Up, and it's great for spring, and it's called Gingham Gala. So I used that in conjunction with that Fable Friends stamp set. I also used a retired stamp set because, remember, I'm a craft hoarder, and I'm gonna save my old stamp sets. And you can't get this anymore, but I do need to tell you that I used it for a lot of the projects I'm showing you. And I have videos on the ScanNCut on how to cut the inside of this basket out. If you're interested in how to cut the inside and outside of stamped images, I do show that in my tutorial. Let me see if it's in there. Here you go. It's in there. I kept the sample inside there. So I show you how to accomplish that. There's actually easier ways to do it if you use Brother Canvas Workspace online, but that's another whole story. And let's see what about this basket. This says Glad We're Friends. That's one of the sentiments from Fable Friends stamp set. And lots of little chocolates. And notice that this one has an outline distance, so I cut it with the Brother ScanNCut with an outline distance, and this one I didn't cut it that way. I colored them in with alcohol markers that we have called the Stampin' Blends. Okay, and next project, and I'm not counting numbers because my projects sort of blend together, whereas this isn't just a wood crate. Okay, this is the wood crate part of the project, but then this is another project in itself. This is a little set of cards. You can give it to someone in a wood crate if you want and put some little grass in it, or you can, I'm gonna probably give out these cards separate, maybe to my customers, maybe coworkers, you know. Okay, so let's just show you these. So this here in particular, this paper, I've shown it before on my channel. It's called Tropical Escape Designer Series paper. I'm gonna stand up my little cards. I put Glad We're Friends on the other side of this. So I used the Bunny Builder Punch that my friend Gigi lent me. Again, the Bunny Builder Punch is not going to be around in the next catalog. I've already checked, I've already looked at it. It's retiring, so if you want the Bunny Builder Punch, I hope it's still available. You can punch out these little parts for the bunny. And I made the little carrot with my Brother ScanNCut. So to make these little cards, I used my ScanNCut. I cut out 6 by 3 inch pieces of Whisper White cardstock. And then I scored it using my Stampin', or Simply Scored. And then I cut out the inside pieces with my ScanNCut, 2.75 inches, squares. And then I used the punch with the Tropical Escape Designer Series paper. I punched out the bunnies. I glued all the pieces together. I usually ink around the edges, but I just gave up on doing that right now because I was away. And I got back and I was like, I don't have time to ink around the edges of my bunnies. And like Easter will come and go before I get done inking around the edges of my bunnies, but that does look really nice and it adds a lot of dimension when you do that. So instead I just tried to add dimension by changing the colors of the paper, the shades of the paper. Okay, so this ribbon here, I'm using Stampin' Up! Products as much as I can here because I just love them and because they coordinate so well, okay? So this ribbon here is called like polka dotted tulle ribbon, and it's really good and it's kind of stretchy, so I love it. Okay, let me show you some jars. I made loads and loads of these jars. I don't know if you've been watching my channel, you saw that I ordered like 5 pounds of these jelly beans. I am still not through my 5 pounds, crafty friends. I still have a lot of these jelly beans left that I got in bulk from Amazon. Okay, so anyway, these jelly beans are pretty cool. They're from, I forget, Laffy Taffy, I think. And then I just put some little egg stickers I had. I'm not sure where I got those. And this little peep is from that Basket Bunch retired stamp set. And I used some twine, and I used these little favor jars that I like to use for different things. Okay, so I used this particular kind of green. It's called Call Me Clover. And then I stamped in Call Me Clover because it coordinates. And I did that because I had those circles left over from some, well, let's leave them there so you can, so I can get the next one. Okay, I have them left over from St. Patrick's Day, these green circles. So that's why I ended up using the Call Me Clover for the little peep inside as well. Let me turn these here. And the reason is my camera does what's called white balancing. And if I don't keep something in the frame that's colored, it just makes everything all washed out. And I kind of don't even notice it sometimes until I'm watching it at the end. Okay, one of my brother's ScanNCut tutorials on this channel, The Papered Chef at YouTube, shows you how to cut out vinyl. Okay, so this vinyl is from Cricut and from Brother. So this green grass is from Brother, and this brown vinyl is from Cricut. And I've given away a lot of these jars already, but this is what I have left. I forget what the names of these jars are, but I have a link to those, what the name of this type of jar is. But this is, it's very easy to cut vinyl. It's you do like a really light, use your regular blade, your regular mat, you put some vinyl on, and you change your blade depth, and it's pretty easy. So I showed you how to do this whole project because I took the bunnies from the Brother Canvas workspace and the grass, and I manipulated it. I stamped these eggs. Your eggs are special from the same retired set. And I'm a big proponent of using whatever you have. So although I love my products and I tell everybody, this is only going to last so long. If you can't afford new products, then use what you have and you can make the things I'm showing you. All right, so let's move this aside and make some room for my carrots. I've done lots of little carrot projects, and let me move some of this paper out of the way. Okay, carrots. I don't even know where I got these stickers from. I'm sorry. I've had some things for so long that I'm like, where did I even get these stickers? They're felt, and kind of felt is like coming back in, and it's just like 3D. So I used the Gingham Gala paper, again, designer series paper, the Glabber Friends stamp set from Fable Friends, and then I made some more carrot projects as well. I'll just show you all my carrots at once. So these carrots are from Germany. Okay, these little Linder, and you can get them in the US as well, but I actually got them imported from Germany. Okay, thanks to my sister. And so she imported me some of these chocolate, they're like a little piece of heaven. Now these pens are from Korea. They're carrot pens, but of course they're probably made in China because all around the world everything's getting made in China. But these, so I was just going with the carrot theme. I just thought I made a little tray. We have these little bags. They're from Stampin' Up, and they're 2-inch by 8-inch cellophane, and I'll show you my nuggets later, and you can see how I made them. And I made a little tray for the carrot, and I made a little topper, and I just put a carrot sticker and Glabber Friends. I have a lot of Easter sentiments as well, but I thought, I'm running late here with all my packages. I've sent some out, but now others who get them after Easter will still get something springish. It looks like spring, but it's Glabber Friends. And the gingham paper has the big side, the big checkers, or not checkers, plaid, whatever, gingham, big ones, and they have small ones. And I think it was just easier to stamp the sentiments on the big ones. The sentiments didn't get lost as well. And I'm just using regular, just orange M&Ms here. I was gonna put some like leaves looking things on the top. It's kind of how I ended up there. Okay, I have this die that I absolutely love. And it is by the Stamp Doctor. I'm gonna show you the die. I've shown it before on my channel. Okay, you can use it with your Big Shot. Another thing that's retiring is our Big Shot by Stampin' Up, but you may already have it, or you have a different die cutting machine, so you can use this little metal die with anything. It cuts and scores all at once. So, oops, there goes the die. And you just, let me see, I put a little Hershey Nugget inside. And I didn't even have to wrap the Hershey Nuggets, I usually do, but these were already like an Easter style of nugget already. They were already like decorated in Easter. And you just tuck in the little, so it makes this little box. So I will show you those. And then what you do with those is you can put them, let me move this off to the side. You can put them all in baskets or just show you the different little colors of boxes. I mean, you can put these in matching baskets, you put them in other things, and I used the egg from Basket Bunch, but again, use stickers, use whatever eggs you have. You don't even have to decorate them. I have some that are not decorated, and they're still cute. I just used whatever, whatever paper I have, and I think this one is colored, let's say. So if you don't have a Hershey Nugget, that's not nugget, I don't mean nuggets, guys. I'm sorry if I made that mistake. These are Hershey miniatures, not nuggets, miniatures. So those will fit perfectly in this box, and I've tried other things in the box, but that's all that pretty much fits in the box, except for like maybe mini Mentos and things. But a nugget does not fit in this box. It's too fat, so this box is really thin. But other things will fit in there, like little notes. You can put love notes and different things like that. Okay, something for my brother ScanNCut fans. Okay, which is a lot of my viewers are. I mean, all my viewers are crafty friends. Okay, 98% are women. I just checked my statistics, or called analytics on YouTube. 98% of my crafty friends are women. Okay. Anyway, we all craft, but some of us also have the brother ScanNCut, and those of us that do can make this little box. I'm going to show you what the box looks like without folding it up and doing the stuff that I did to it. Okay, so the box, it comes out like this. It is super, super easy. And I did make notes, so let me get my notes, because if you go on to canvasworkspace.brother.com and you try to search for Easter, you will not find the carrot box. If you try to search for spring, you will not find the carrot box. The only way you find the carrot box is by using the filter called carrot. So that's just a little tip for you. You have to actually type the filter called carrot. Now the way that Brother scores when it cuts out a shape, let me zoom out if I can. Oh, I can't, because that's as far as it goes. Is, I hope you can see this, there's little score lines, and what it does is it makes dashed lines, like ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It just kind of, it's not like the Cricut that has a scoring tool, which I love in the Cricut. In the Brother, it makes a perforated line by just cutting a dashed line, which is fine, and it's good for like I have this strong paper, and don't even ask me where I got this paper from, I have no idea, but it looked like a carrot. I just went through my craft room and said, I need orange paper. And I found a bunch of orange papers. This is a retired Stampin' Up paper from that spring thing I told you about earlier, the spring set. This one is just some paper I had in just plain orange cardstock, and then this paper I found. Now it came, so this design, okay, it comes out in one piece, and I'll tell you what size I made it, because I did also leave a note for that. So if those of you that want to make carrot boxes. Okay, so I tried different sizes because I was trying to put those German chocolates in them. And it's falling, I'm sorry. Okay, I had notes, they're right here. And carrot box notes. I'm gonna have to put them in the description of the video, because it was all just right here. I have a big thing of when people ask me. Okay, carrot boxes width. Okay, the width is going to be, so the width of this carrot box was 7 inches. And then the width of this carrot box was 7.6 inches. And then this width was 8.25 inches. Okay, so if you have 8.5 by 11 pieces of cardstock, you can make this size carrot box. All right, now with that said, I want to show you that these little pieces come out. Okay, these little pieces come with that design. So you're in the Brother, and you get these little pieces. And then it tells you there's like a video that comes with it. It tells you to color your little clothespins. So I took this Call Me Clover by Stampin' Up. You can buy this marker in a set of markers, or it comes in like, I forget what color it comes with, but it is in one of the combo packs. So look how nice that coordinates. When you color the clothespin, the color of the cardstock, it really coordinates well. And so that's how I made these little, I don't want to get ink on my table, but I decorated the clothespins, and then and that's how I did these little leaves for the top of the carrots. And then these little boxes tuck. In fact, they already stayed shut without me doing all this extra stuff. But I mean, heck, bonus, right? They were so easy to steal. So what I did is I covered the little Hershey Nuggets in the same paper as I made the boxes with, and then I put one of these carrots in the carrot box. One of my German carrots. Okay, and it fit right in there. Look at that. There's actually room for plenty more. In fact, I have plenty more on my table here. I have other nuggets I've colored with other papers. I have other nuggets I covered with that paper. So really, I can stick more inside that box. Okay, so that is my carrot box project. It is a free from Brother Canvas Workspace. And we like free. And I'm also going to show you a cutting file that's you pay very minimally for at another website. When I get to that part of my table, you have no idea how much stuff is on my table right now. But I'm actually having a tummy ache from all the candy. I ate so much candy. Okay, let's move some of this out of the way and do some more cuteness here. All right, so these, while we're on the carrot, we're still on this carrot theme. Okay, I took the carrot boxes. I took the carrots. Some of the toppers came sort of like they were already stuck together, and so here's how I did this one. I embossed this is pumpkin pie, okay, by Stampin' Up. It's pumpkin pie cardstock. And we have these incredibly cool embossing folders. I'm going to show you those. So Stampin' Up has incredibly cool embossing folders. One is called Swirls and Curls. But look at the size of this one. It's just thin, right? And then I'm not used to this. In fact, this was kind of new to me. And I didn't think I could be stumped. But I got this thing in the mail, and I'm like, what in the heck is this? I got this for free, by the way, during Celebration. And although it's not free anymore, because Celebration is over, that's the sale we had, you can still get it because it's a carryover product. So this floral or country floral textured embossing folder came, and I'm trying to get it through my Big Shot, and I'm like, what the heck? It won't even go through my Big Shot. It's so thick. Look how thick this thing is compared to this one. Here, I'll squeeze them so you can see. You actually have to take out a cutting plate when you use this. You only need one cutting plate, and you need two cutting plates when you're embossing with this one, with your Big Shot. I guess I'll have to demo that sometime if you guys are interested. So you end up embossing, and then you can make a little sour cream container. And all you do for the sour cream container, I call this a sour cream container. Like, in America, we have those in the restaurants, and you get the little baked potato with your sour cream. Okay, so all you have to do is just sort of make a little, I call it like a toilet paper tube. It looks like a toilet paper roll. In fact, the toilet paper roll would work. Okay, and so you glue that, so you have this roll, and then you pinch one side, okay, and you glue that, and then you pinch the other side. Pinch the opposite way. So that's kind of how you make your sour cream container. You're just pinching opposite ways. But of course, then you fill it first. And I filled them with like little, I guess jelly beans and stuff. But I thought they looked like little carrots. And I'll write down my dimensions of the paper I used for that project. I had fun with that. Okay, now for this adorable baker's box. We have these baker's boxes at Stampin' Up, and we've had them since the holiday catalog, but they've been carrying over, and it became part of the occasions catalog. Again, I'm using the Bunny Builder Punch. Okay, I'm using that Toolie. My subscribers always tell me how to pronounce things, so I'm sure you'll be doing that. I used that ribbon, and I used the Sentiment Glabber Friends. So let's open this up and see something else from Germany, which may be one of the surprises you get in your box if you do an order by Friday. Okay, so, and when I say Friday, I'm talking this Friday, like Good Friday. Okay, before Easter. All right, so here we're going to open this up, and look at that. It's called a marzipan bunny, and it's an edible bunny, again from Germany. So this is some good stuff here. This is some good quality stuff here, and then of course we have these eggs from Reese's, which are awesome as well. So I liked this bunny in this box because you can see through the top. And I'm not a cookie person like my mom is. We'll have to do some of her recipes. She makes some awesome cookies. But I like how you can see through the top of the box. Okay, so that is called a baker's, and I actually stuck it on the front of the sentiment there to tie the ribbon again. Baker's Box by Stampin' Up. And you get a whole pack of them, and they ship flat. All right, now, I have these little carrots, again from Germany. And I was like, what do I do with them? Let me show you how they came. Again, thanks to my sister. She sent me these carrots. They're edible carrots, and they're marzipan carrots. And I thought, well, I ate a couple, and I'm like, I was on sugar overload. Seriously, I was like, these are so rich. And they actually taste like carrot cake. I don't know how they did it, but they taste like carrot cake. They're delicious. And I was like, wow. So I put them in these cute little bags. And then I was adding them to different things. And when I add them to a couple of my projects, they got all squished. So instead, I just started putting them in little baskets. So here's another one of those little baskets that I made with the wood crate. And I'll show you a little bunny from Korea. It's a little charm and little nuggets. But that's what I did with the little carrots. I just stuck them in the wood crate because that's how they were not getting crushed that way. And again, some more German chocolate and some chocolate that matches the crate. Okay, so those are little, so I took this whole pack and I just wrapped them up into smaller little bags of carrots. Okay, here's something I showed before on my channel. When I was talking about the bunny builder punch, I showed this little bookmark, but I'm just showing it again because he's really cute. And I can't believe I haven't used him yet because I just kind of unearthed him the other day. All right, so more and more bunnies, okay? More projects. I don't even know what number I'm up to, but my table has a lot of stuff on it. So bear with me, friends, crafty friends, because this is a long one because I'm doing my Easter special and it has lots of cool crafts. Okay, for these I used 1-inch cellophane bags that you get from Amazon. I'll have a link in the description, but please don't run off and go to the description because I haven't even written the description yet and because I want you to watch the rest of the video. These are, in the 1-inch bags you can put the M&Ms like I showed you earlier, the orange M&Ms. You can put all kinds of stuff like Skittles, and lots of things will fit in here. So I used this other kind of, I just used some M&Ms that matched really well with this paper. But here's the part that I love about this project, and my subscribers know what I'm about to do. I'm about to wiggle my wobbles. Okay, I have wobbles. Each of these little bunnies is on a wobble spring. I didn't make these, although some of my viewers are like, just make them yourself. No, I don't make them myself. I get these little plastic wobbles, you know, that just have like self-stick, and they just, you know, you just wobble them. And then when you give these to people, it's such a simple treat. You give them this little bag, and the bags are of candy. But by putting the little topper on it and making it interactive, then I've seen my coworkers like stand this up on their desk, like make a little teepee of their little things I give them, because it's fun to just play with it and to wobble it around. Okay, so that is that, and there's another one of those boxes. Okay, I made little tags. I made these cute little Easter tags, again with that same little ribbon, and I just want to tell my Brother ScanNCut fans that this is one of these shapes that I got out of the Brother ScanNCut. It's one of the built-in patterns. So you can make this little tag with one of the built-in patterns. And I'll have to measure what size I made it, because I did save it on my machine. And the stamp set I used was Fable, reach over here. I used the Fable Friends for the Easter greetings, and I used that basket bunch for the little peep. I love that. I love that little peep. Okay, I have a couple baskets here. I've shown them before. Unfortunately, this die that you make the baskets of is retired, but I still like to show, I'll just maybe see if there's anything different in the baskets I can show you. The die, I will show you what the die looks like, even though some of my viewers said, we searched all over, we can't get it. But you know what, I still use it, so I just want to show you in case some of you have it. It just looks like this. And let's see, it's called a Big Sty Basket Number 2 by Sizzix. Let me focus that in case you try to find it on eBay or somewhere. Okay, there's the Sizzix number. So it's one of those big styes, and what it does is makes this basket. So here's what you can do, and then you can just use little brads to adhere, or not adhere, but to put the little basket handles on and stuff like that. These are little bunny swirly pops, which I also have another case for them. Oh yeah, these are little Easter gummies. And again, more of those little carrots and Little bunnies. Okay, I think you get the idea that I make baskets all the time. This one's just full of those Hershey miniatures I told you about for the spring selection. All right, so the next project has to do with those same little bunny pops that you're seeing in the baskets, and I hope my camera's not washing out my colors. Let's leave these over here. All right, one of my little bunny keychains fell out. I don't know if it's a keychain or a charm for your phone, but I did have to put these together. So I bought the bunnies, and then I had to, like, in Korea, I got this when I was in Korea. And I mean, it wasn't even Easter time. It was just like, it's just like, when I see things that I could put in Easter baskets, I mean, as you probably guessed, I'm a shopper, and I see little things, and then I got these little toppers, and I was like, oh, I could make my own little charms, and you know, people, like, they're easy to ship to people, and like give little rewards to customers and things. So like, I just love this little bunny. I don't know, all the detail, I mean, amazing. All right, so anyway, so these pockets, I have these classes. I have classes on both Udemy Academy and on SkillShare. And in one of my classes, I got these, when I was at an on-stage event with Stampin' Up, someone gave me this really cool folded pocket, and it had a Ghirardelli in it. Oh, I had one here to show you how well it fits in there. Here we go. Let me show you that. So I had this chocolate holder, and it was like this, and I said, oh, I got to figure out how they made it. And it was actually very simple fold. So on Skillshare, I did a little class. I think I even did it on YouTube as well, but I did a whole class on Skillshare with how to fold and stamp and embellish, and I used the Painted Seasons paper, and I made these chocolate holder treats. Okay, but I didn't use the Ghirardellis for the Easter ones. I used these little bunnies because I thought, oh my gosh, these are so cute, and you could fit them in these little pockets, and then I put some German chocolate in there with them. So basically, these little pockets can be used for anything. I mean, they're so easy to make. You literally take a piece of 6x6 designer series paper, and you get 40 in a pack, you know, by Stampin' Up. Look how well this paper coordinates with the stamps and the colors. So this is, like, for instance, this is Lemon Lime Twist, this is Pineapple Punch, this is Grapefruit Grove, and this is Highland Heather. Okay, these colors, like these bunny pops that I got on Amazon, these swirly pops, they match perfectly. So it's kind of cool how Stampin' Up has in colors and things that are matching what the colors are used in industry. So right now these bunny pops are being sold, but they also sort of match, as you can see, the other colors. So we're very trendy with our colors, is what I'm saying. So this is what I did with those pockets for the Easter. That's my Easter take on it. All right, Brother ScanNCut fans, you're gonna love this next one. I made these from a SVG file that I downloaded from a website called My Scrap Chick. I'm going to link to it because it's not Scrappy Chick. I think it's just Scrap Chick. And I was able to, well, these are like, sometimes you buy SVGs, like SVGs are like scalable vector graphics, so they can be used in the Brother ScanNCut. So basically, you get a cutting file that someone spent a long time creating, and you pay them to download it. I mean, that's the copyright. You need to buy things. But you don't have to pay, it's $2, but you don't always have to pay $2. So I paid 50 cents for this because what I suggest is go to this website, and I'll suggest it in my description, and then you can like sign up for their mailing list. And I don't even know these people. I'm just telling you I like their work. And you sign up for the mailing list, and then once in a while they have like a 50-cent sale. So I got this file for 50 cents. If you've been following me, I did a Tic Tac snowman tutorial, and I showed you how to make this, something similar where I had a little hole for the Tic Tacs, and I made a snowman. But I love how they did it because they have this raggedy edge, and they have it's just so cool with, and they little ears, they give you little pieces for the ears to cut out, and they give you all this, what's it called, the scoring. Okay, so let me show you what those look like. So I made tons of them, and my little craft club kids absolutely loved it. I didn't give them the designer series paper like I'm showing you. This is Stampin' Up paper because, you know, who would give like little kids that paper, right? I gave them just plain old cardstock, like I'll show you that. So these are the ones I'm using for my friends to give them the lollipops. These are just Tootsie Pops, by the way, and all the colors match. And so I use some, like, I'm just using some designer series paper, like some retired. But for the kids, I gave them this plain one, and you wouldn't believe what they did with it. They decorated it, watercolored it, used all kinds of extra twine on it. So you can fit 4 of these on a 12 by 12 paper. 4 of these lollipop holders on a 12 by 12 paper. And then you just give them a bunch of ears and some eyes and some twine, and they made that activity. It took them about 15 minutes to do that, and we did some other things, you know, that week that we decorated some eggs. Okay, so, oh, that was what I was going to show you. Sorry. Okay, this part here. Can you see that? Let's see. That there's a score. See here, you can see it on this side better. So these files that you can download from these companies like that sell SVG files, they have like scoring lines and cutting lines, and that was so cool. So I fit 4 to a page. Like, you get one file and then you have to duplicate it. I'm gonna lay the bunnies down. They're wobbling too much. Super cute. All right, so I'm gonna show you something else I got in Korea, and then I'm gonna end with my favorite project, but I just wanna show you something, not this, but this something that's just so cute. This is just so cute, this little bag. It has nothing to do with I didn't make it. It's just plastic, probably from China, but I got it in Korea, one of the markets. And it was not even Easter time, but I saw this bunny bag and I thought, oh, these would be great for Easter. And I'm just showing you it because my crafty friends appreciate stuff like this. Like, oh my gosh, how cute. So I took like one of the crazy eggs, put some of my jelly beans in there, of which I have 5 pounds, which I'm still trying to get rid of, and it's almost Easter time. I've made so many crafts with them. I wouldn't believe how long they've lasted me. Probably because I have other candies as well. And then I put the egg in this little bag, and then I just want to show you that you can tie the ears. So I think I'm going to be using these bags year round because they're just super, super cute bags. But my crafty friends are going to get that if they order anything from my Stampin' Up! Store. Let's go back to that. If you're still with me, I'm so proud of you for still being at this video this long because I know people's attention span. So hope you're here for my last treats, which are nugget treats. But anyway, there's the little bag. Super cute. That was not one of the projects I planned on showing you. It was a sort of a bonus. I mean, I planned on showing you, but not something you can make yourself, but super lovely. All right, so my final project, of which you can make yourself, are nugget treats. Okay, and so to make these nugget treats, I made the tray out of cardstock, out of the Gingham Gala Designer Series paper. I then wrapped each of the nuggets with Gingham Gala, and on the back I put down what I used for the project, like Fable Friends Occasions Catalog, created by Kimberly Smith, thepaperchef.com. That's my blog. And I write that it contains nuts. And I'll be doing that on this one as well with the stickers. Okay, I love making Hershey Nugget treats because A, they ship very, very easily, and B, they are totally delicious. I colored the bunny with the blends, and I colored the little duck with the blends as well. I hope you enjoyed all of these Easter projects, and I will see you in a future video. I hope I'm able to sleep tonight from all the sugar. Thank you, and have yourselves a very joyous Easter.